I'll start by saying a lot of credit to Boston College, their coaches, their players. Played a heck of a game. Outplayed us, They beat us in all three phases. They controlled the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. And the end result was, we didn't get it done. And, it starts with me from coaching, and it goes to everybody in that locker room right now. We need to improve. Again, credit to Boston College. We did not play a very good football game tonight. We didn't execute the things that we're capable of doing. And again, that falls sorely directly on my shoulders. And we've got to do a better job. I don't think it was for lack of effort. I thought we tried. It goes to show you what can happen when you think you have a great week of practice and then you come out and you don't play great for whatever reason. So I've got to figure that out. It's tough, it's hard. We've got a very disappointed locker room. But I really believe we'll bounce back. And we'll do it in great fashion. We got back to the drawing board for the bye week, which is probably coming at a good time for us. And then we'll get ready for Oregon State. And, the goal, obviously, of being Pac-12 champs is still very alive for us. We need to try to get to 2-0 in conference play.
Steve, why do you think you guys had so much trouble with their outside rushes?
I was going into the game. That was one of the things that was concerning. Was obviously the quarterback running the ball first of all. He's a heck of a player, and we knew that. For whatever reason, we didn't tackle very good tonight, and we had been tackling really good the first couple ball games. We didn't tackle great tonight. And then it's like anything, when you get momentum and you're running the ball well, that kind of feeds itself. And the quarterback got confidence running it, the running backs got confidence running it, and in turn, we started to lose that confidence that we were going to make those plays, and inevitably, they wore us out.
You feel like you guys came out flat or fired or what?
I thought we played probably our best football early in the game. Our execution was good. For whatever reason, we lost it, and that's the part I have to figure out. They hit the one long run, and things started to go the other direction on us. So we've got to figure that out, because it really felt like we were playing probably our best early in the game, Gary. So I don't think it was for lack of motivation. Again, I thought we had a really good week of practice. I thought our guys were ready to go. We just, for whatever reason, our execution was not as good as it is capable of. In simple stuff, simple things that we've been doing since day one. So we need to figure that out.
Why do you think you couldn't run the ball?
Well, they did a good job coaching. First of all, I want to give them a lot of credit. They did a good job coaching. I thought they were defeating us in one-on-one scenarios. And then we didn't block some things that I know we're capable of blocking. Some plays that, again, we put in day one, and we didn't get it done. And so we got to figure out from a practice standpoint to making sure that we're doing and giving our guys enough opportunities to rep our plays so that they are confident in the calls and in the schemes to go out and execute them. And then ultimately confident enough to defeat a man one-on-one who's lining up across from you. But we got defeated tonight in the majority of the one-on-one settings.
Steve, you talk about their quarterback game. Did they show you a little more misdirection that you had seen on film?
Yeah, there was a little bit more of that, but we knew that was going to come. They've went through 2 games now where he's rushed for over 200 yards in those first 2 games, and they're starting to figure out what they have. He's new to their system and to their scheme, and they've gradually shifted gears from what they were a year ago into the first couple games of the season, and then tonight we got really a completely different offense that way, and so but we were anticipating it. They did a good job, and they broke tackles at critical moments.
What's the issue with your edge defender, do you think? What's happening there?
Well, we didn't line up right a couple times, and that doesn't help when the ball just bounces and gets to the perimeter. And then when we were supposed to have the quarterback, one, we either weren't able to tackle him when he came to the edge, or 2, we weren't there. So we have to look at who we're assigning the quarterback to on the QB runs, and then the schemes in which we're using to keep him contained because too often tonight the ball bounced, the ball got to the perimeter, and they were able to create chunks of yards.
Sark, you just said they kind of figured out what they had tonight. Do you think you figured out what you have?
Well, no, we didn't play great. I still think we're a very good football team when we play the way we're capable of playing. And like I said, we didn't do that tonight. And, but that doesn't have to be the end-all, be-all of the season. We're 3 games in. We're 2-1. We're 1-0 in conference play, and we've got to get back on the horse. And that starts tomorrow.
Let's do one more with Sark, and I got some players for you.
Does a loss like the one tonight kind of change the way you go into your bye week with practice?
Yeah, probably a little bit. There's got to be some focus on our frontline guys' execution, and that needs to improve. There's going to be obviously some schematic things that we look at because this isn't going to be the only mobile quarterback we face this year. So schematically, we're going to have to look at some things, but also we need to continue to develop our young players, and that's always a great time to do in the bye as well.
Thanks, Sark.